guys, I hope all my beautiful YouTube family are doing well, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday afternoon. For all those who are visiting for the first time, I want to welcome you guys. Today I'm going to be sharing a beautiful recipe that we don't always see or we don't always make on a regular base, but when you have it, it's something that you will really enjoy. And it's no other but, like back home we would say, flour from India, flour from Spain, wrap with a napkin and tie with a string. And this is no other but conkey. For all those who know what conkey is, I think they have it in Trinidad, and I think they have it in a few of the Caribbean country, but in Guyana we know that it is made with pumpkin. And today I'm going to be using butternut squash because I find it's very sweet to add to this conkey. And we're going to be adding coconut. I have it here. I'm going to break it and grate it. I'm doing the fresh coconut. And for this specific recipe, you have to get banana leaves. And banana leaf is something that it's not easy to find in North America. And some of my viewers had requested me to make conkey. I love conkey growing up, but I couldn't find banana leaf. But I went to the grocery store on Saturday and I find these banana leaf came from the Philippines. So guys, if you're looking for banana leaf and you live in Canada, you can find them in Asian stores or in Sri Lankan stores. You can find them, or any West Indian store, and these are beautiful. It looks like fresh. They're in the freezer section of the grocery store. You will find them. So this one was frozen. I actually thaw it off, and I'm gonna open it as soon as I finish preparing my pumpkin and coconut. But again, if you're looking for banana leaf, because it's best made with banana leaf, I know you can make it with foil paper, but the flavor won't be the same. So there is something about the banana leaf that give it a unique flavor. So guys, I'm gonna cut my butternut squash, and I'm gonna be making a small portion because when you add your butternut squash and you add your coconut and you add your cornmeal, it's gonna turn a lot. So my kids never had this before. I had it, my husband had it, but my kids never. So I don't know if they're gonna like it yet, because conkey is something that you either like or you either don't. But I'm gonna try it out, and if my kids doesn't like it, then me and my husband have a lot to enjoy. So guys, I'm gonna peel this butternut squash that I'm using as pumpkin. You can use any pumpkin of your choice. I'm gonna grate the coconut by hand. So I'll see you guys at the next step. So I'm trying to actually weigh the pumpkin so I can give a right measurement to you guys if you want to try this recipe out. So in here I have my pumpkin on the scale, and it's little bit over a pound, which is like a pound and 2 ounces. So I'm gonna say about a pound of pumpkin, and I'm just gonna puree this and then I'll show you guys the next step. So I'm putting this into the Ninja blender, and I'm just gonna set it to puree, and it's gonna puree this pumpkin or butternut squash for me, so I don't have to grate it. If you want, you can grate it too. I've done it before, but I'm just trying to do this quickly because I have so much to do today. So I'm gonna try to speed up the process. That I'm gonna be grating, I'm just using half of a coconut. I like to grate it on this grater because it comes out nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna grate this and then I will mix everything together. Coconut that I grate, the half coconut, and I got 2 cups of coconut, and I'm using measuring cup. 2 cups of grated coconut. This is the butternut squash that we pureed, and I'm gonna put all of it in here. And I like the color of this. So I'm just gonna try to get everything out. nice and good and smooth. I want to shout out to Donna, and she's one of my regular viewers and subscriber. I just want to shout out to Donna, and I think there was someone else that I can't remember offhand like that who had requested this recipe. I want to shout out to Riza for playing. I put up a guessing game today, and he was very much into that guessing game. Keep me going today, which is nice. So shouting out to those people. I'm gonna add sugar, and today I'm adding white sugar. So I'm adding 1 cup of sugar, and I'm gonna add it right in here. So and the cornmeal that I'm using is Grace cornmeal. You can find this in any West Indian store. I believe you can find them in Walmart and No Frills, and you can also find them in Asian grocery store. So Grace cornmeal or any cornmeal of your choice. There's different brand. So I'm gonna use a cup of the cornmeal. And in you go with the cornmeal. Actually, I'm gonna use some more. I'm gonna use a cup and about 1/4 of cornmeal. So 1 1/4 cup of cornmeal. And this is gonna end up turning a lot. I can see already. And then I have here 1/4 cup of butter, and you have to use soft butter because you have to mix it up well with your hands. And I'm gonna be using what I remember clearly, they used to put a lot of black pepper in this. So I'm gonna use a whole tablespoon. It looks like a lot, but you want to have that nice kick and balance because the butternut squash is sweet. There's sugar in there that's sweet, and you want to give it a nice kick to it. So I'm gonna go in with my hands, and I'm gonna mix this up nicely until everything is mixing well. And then I'll come back and show you guys how it looks after I finish mixing it. So here is that Conkie mixture. It already smells like that. I taste it. It have the perfect sugar taste, black pepper, everything. So now I'm gonna show you guys. This is from the coconut shell. I'm gonna show you guys the banana leaf when I open it. And then for this, you usually have to get strings to tie it. But if you don't have strings, if I know they usually get it from the banana leaf itself, like at the back here. So I can strip these out and use it as string, or you can use string from your house thread or something. I have some of those knitting thread. So this one here, these look like very nice big ones. And let me see how I can open this. Wow, this is like a sheet of cloth. So I need to wash them because they were frozen and I don't know how clean they are. So I'm gonna have to take them to my sink and wash them. And I know what we usually do back home, you pass it over the heat to make it soft, so when you wrap it, it doesn't rip, but these are already soft. So I'm gonna take this to my sink, and because the water from the frozen thing is like white inside, I'm gonna clean that up, and then I'm gonna start wrap these babies up. So here I have my banana leaf. I already washed them, dried them, and I have some of them already cut out. I don't have the string because usually the string that you tie these with, it comes from the banana plant, but I don't have that. So I have some string of my own that I'm going to be using. So what you usually do, you take some of the mixture and you put it right in the center here like that. You can make them big or small, however you like. I'm going to put about this much. I don't want to put too much before it starts coming out. And then you fold this here and you fold over like that, and then you fold the ends in. So my riddle today that I said, flour from India, flour from Spain, wrap with a napkin, tie with a string. That's what I know. We used to play a guessing game back home, and the answer was this, Conkie. So for my friend Riza, who was guessing all these flowers and all these things, the answer is Conkie. So I'm gonna tie here now, and I have my water on the stove boiling, and you're gonna make sure, Natalie, you wanna put your finger here for mom, please?
Here?
Yeah, wait, after I pull this over. And you're doing this like when you're wrapping a gift, guys. You just tie it here, so you can move your finger now. Thank you. And then you do it on the other side, like just like when you're wrapping a gift. Natalie, I need you back again, mama.
I'm here.
Right here. Just press the top here. So you just do that, and then I guess my string is too long, right? So don't move it yet. Now you can move. Okay. And then you do like that. Oh, this one have a hole. So you just wrap it up and tie it just like a give. I tied it too tight. So guys, I had to heat them up because I noticed they were a little bit too stiff. So when you're doing this, in order to have a nice smooth banana leaf, and for it not to break, you have to heat it up a little so it can get soft. Like you see how now this is flexible, but before it was a little bit tough, and they're easy to crack between these little lines. So this one is actually doing better, and I managed to get a piece of this right from the step, like the middle here of the banana leaf, and these were what we used to tie them with back home when we make this, but I don't know if this one is gonna work. This is a little bit too short, so I'm gonna join it with another one I have here and make it longer. So I'm gonna tie it like that, Jess, to make a longer one, and then it will work fine for us. And what we can do, we'll cut out all the sides of those ones, see?
Yeah.
And then we will make our own string from the banana leaf itself. So I'm just gonna do this because it's not too long. If you have longer string, remember to tie on both sides, like this way and that way. So look how nice this is. So Riza, it is, this is what you call the flower from India. I don't know why they say that, flower from Spain. Wrap with a napkin, tie with a string, this is it. So I'm gonna continue to do the rest, and when I finish, I'll show you guys as I go along. Here I have my conky, well folded and tied off like gift or present. So what I'm gonna do, I have my water boiling on the stove. I'm gonna put these in. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to the stove and show you what I'm doing. So this water is boiling like fury, and you don't have to add anything to the water. So what I'm gonna do, because it's so hot, I'm gonna take a spoon and I'm gonna put them in like that, and I will just rest them in, and I'm gonna leave them to cook about 35 to 40 minutes, and then I'll take them off back. I didn't full them like lots and lots. I just put little bit so they will cook fast, and I will see you guys after I put these in the pot in the next 35 to 40 minutes. So here they are taking their warm bath. I'm gonna cover them and let them cook, and then we will come back to it when they're done. So here it is, 45 minutes in the cooking. It looks like one had a little opening, but that's fine. I'm gonna turn off the stove, and then I'm gonna let it cool down, and then show you how it looks inside. So I just want to say that we have one winner who guessed the answer of my riddle today. Flower from India, flower from Spain, wrap with a napkin, tie with a string. Donna. So Donna, you're the winner. You got the question right, and you did give a beautiful explanation. So girl, you know your Guyanese food. So thumbs up to Donna. So I just want to say thank you, Riza, for playing along the game with me today, the guessing game. Even though you didn't get it, I want to show you what it is now. So this is my flower from India, flower from Spain, wrap with a napkin, tie with a string. I'm going to open it, and it's no other but Conkie, and it's hot. Like I just finished cooking it, but I didn't even drain it properly yet. But it's I'm so excited to open it, and I want you guys to see how it looks inside. It's nice and moist, but if I drain it out more, it's gonna get more a little more on the drier side, like not so watery. But I'm gonna take it up. No, you know what, it's more unique to eat it in here. So I'm gonna cut it so you guys can see the inside, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So nice, like a cake, like a soft version of a cake. And I'm just gonna cut piece here. And the cornmeal, when you cook the cornmeal, it tends to form up and harden up a little bit more. But cheers, guys. I haven't eaten this for years and years and years. So all those who remember Conkie, I hope it bring back some memory. And all those who never heard of it, I hope you learned something today. So cheers to all my viewers and all my subscribers. The same exact taste like I remember it. Nothing didn't change. I have that nice coconut flavor in there that you can chew when you're biting in, and the hotness from the black pepper with the pumpkin flavor is so nice and so satisfying, and it's really warm now, so a glass of milk with this goes so well. So to all my viewers and all my subscribers, if you haven't heard of it yet, I hope you give it a try. If you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, you only have to subscribe to one video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like me to make next. Until then, stay blessed. Bye for now.